Hey, crafty friends. Welcome back to Cardz TV. This is Mary, and today we're going to make a card that I've showed you in the past. It's called a stack and cut card. We're going to make 3 at the same time, but I'm going to cut it a little differently this time. But you can make 3 cards, like I said, at the same time, and you only make 2 cuts on your papers. Now, these cards are going to go to my family who I won't get to see at Thanksgiving. And I wanted to let them know that I love them and I miss them. And I wish I could be with them for Thanksgiving. I will have my immediate family here, but I have a brother and sister spread all across the country. And it's impossible for all of us to get together for Thanksgiving or even Christmas. So I do want to get them a card in the mail. So, you can see here, I've got my 3 papers. We've got a dark, a medium, and a light. And that's what is most pleasing to the eye when you start cutting the paper and putting different ones together. I've got my 3 card bases. These are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 when folded. And I've got 3 pieces of this chocolate brown cardstock. And this is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. I forgot to tell you, my pattern paper's cut at 3 3/4 by 5. I'm going to bring my trimmer in, and we're going to go ahead and get our papers cut for these stack and cut cards. Okay, I've got my trimmer. I've got my 3 pieces of cardstock stacked up. Now, my blade is a little dull, so I'm going to start in the middle of my cut and go up and down, or down and up. But I don't want to tear my papers with a dull blade. Our first cut is going to be at 1 3/4, and I've got all 3 papers here. Now, my trimmer has a lock on it right here. And to keep my papers from moving, I'm going to put that lock down so it'll hold them straight. I'm going to move my blade up a little bit so I can start in the middle. And our first cut is at 1 3/4. I'm going to go down. See how dull my blade is? Let's open it and do that again. I may have to cut them one at a time. And up. Okay. Keep your fingers crossed. I have got to get some more blades. Yeah, it didn't cut all the way through. Let me take them off and do them one at a time. But if your trimmer has a good blade, you can do this 3 at a time. So, it's 1 3/4. Boy, that's dull. Let's go ahead and snip that. Sorry about that, guys. I knew it was dull, but I didn't know how dull it really was. Okay, here's my 2 green pieces. We're going to put this one aside. Keep this one over here because we're going to cut that again. Go ahead and cut our yellow 1 3/4. Put this one over here because we're going to cut the yellow again. And this beautiful leaf pattern. Okay, I'm going to put this one over here. Now, we're going to take these 3, and I'm going to cut mine one at a time. But like I said, if you've got a good blade, you can cut yours all at once. We're going to cut this now at 2 inches. This way. So we've got 2 pieces over here and a piece over here. Cut this one at 2 inches. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to get me some new blades. And cut this one at 2 inches. Now, let's get this trimmer out of the way, and I'll show you what comes next. Let's bring these back over. We want the green one on top, then the yellow, and then the pretty leaf paper. And we've got our 3 stacks here. And I'm going to bring my brown mats in and get them lined up, because we're going to put these on our mats. Now we want to take the first one, that's going there. This one's going here, and this one here. Now for this one, we're going to start down here and put the green there, the yellow here, and the pretty leaf paper here. And for our last stack, you can see we put the green, the yellow, and the leaf. And that makes the background for our stack and cut. Now I'm going to grab my glue and get these glued down. And the way we're going to do this, we're going to put all the edges together but leave a brown border all around. And, you know, try to keep the border even. And I won't make you watch me do that. It's like watching paint dry. So I'll go ahead and get that done. And then we'll come back and I'll show you what comes next. But isn't that pretty, guys? I love that for a pretty fall Thanksgiving card. I'll be right back. These all turned out so pretty. Now we're going to go ahead and get these glued to our card bases. We'll put them on just like that. That is gorgeous. I love it. And then I'll show you what we're going to put on here with our sentiment. And I've got these beautiful die cuts I found in my stash. And they're little, well, here, I'll show you one. Like this one, it's a little basket of sunflowers. Isn't that pretty? And then we have one that's a watering can with sunflowers. Love sunflowers. And then this one is a little lantern with a pumpkin and some more sunflowers. And we're going to get these put on the front of our cards for our embellishments. So let's go ahead and get this one on. Make sure I get it straight. Okay. Let's do these other two. Okay, we're ready to put our sentiment and our embellishments on. Now for these, I've used a circle die and this arch die. Let me give you the dimensions of these. The circle is approximately 2 3/4 inches. And this arch die is 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. Let me show you what I did. Let's go ahead and do this first one. We're going to put this arch on here, and I'm going to pop it up on some foam tape. I went ahead and stamped Count Your Blessings in Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I'm going to put some glue on the back of this beautiful watering can with the sunflowers and just get that right there. Then I'll put some foam tape on it, and this is going to go on this card. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Now for this one, I've got that circle, and I've got a basket of sunflowers, and that's going to go on there. And for the sentiment, I have Thinking of You in this fishtail banner, and this is 3 1/2 by 3/4. I'm going to put all this on foam tape. That's going to go right down there. And for our third card, I've got another one of those arches that I cut, and it's got Happy Thanksgiving. That's going to go on there. And I've got this pretty lantern with the pumpkin and the sunflowers. I'm going to get these glued on my white pieces and then get them on some foam tape and get them on the back. And then we're going to put some glittery dots on here. So I'll go ahead and get these glued down, and I'll meet you back here in a minute, guys. Okay, here are my 3 cards. Now, all they need is something to give them a little sparkle and shine. I have some gold glitter dots here, but I only have the large ones. I'd really like to have some large and small, but I think gold is definitely what it needs. They're just too big for this one, though. Let me see what else I have. I do have some silver in both sizes. I think we could put silver on this one. It just doesn't have as much room around it as the others, so we'll put silver on this one. Let me find my pokey tool. Here we go. Let's go ahead and give these cards some sparkle. I think we'll put one right there. I really wish I had some smaller ones, but I used them all. I love them so much because they add just a little bit of elegance to the card, I think, if I can get them off here. Okay, there's that one. So pretty. Let's move that just a little. Sorry, guys. I can't help it. I think I have, what is that, OCD? Okay, I think I put it right back where it was, but that's okay. Now, this one we're going to do, I think, the smaller silver ones, because this is just not enough room. And we'll just put some all around this one. Right here, maybe? Nope, not there. Right there. Okay. There's that one. And we'll get some gold on this one. Let's hope they'll come off of here for me better than before. They're really stuck down. I think my family's going to like these. I really wish I could be with them, but I know a lot of you probably have the same situation. Your family is just spread all over, so you can't all get together as much as you'd like to. No, I don't like that. There we go. You're basically, when you put these on, you keep it in 3s and 5s like that because you're trying to create a visual triangle. That's not exactly a triangle, but I think it looks pretty good. So here we go, guys. Some beautiful stack and cut cards made with 3 pieces of paper with just 2 cuts. And I think they turned out really pretty. I think my family's going to like them. Thank you all so very much for coming by and spending time with me today. I hope you'll give this a try. I think you'll have fun doing it. And I'll leave a link to that other video where I showed you the stack and cut cards before, and those were cut on a diagonal. And I had a set for birthdays and one for Christmas. And I'm probably going to do another Christmas set this year too with a different cut. But they're lots of fun, super easy, and super quick. Remember, I love you all, God bless you all, and I will see you again soon with another card. Bye now.